Preparing to live stream the meeting.
We are live.
And we are live. We are live. That's right. Welcome, guys. Welcome to the Hair Wire, the place where you get hair smart. This is your host, Sergio Cardona, alongside with my beautiful crew, Bissan Debsi and Kerri Jarret. How you guys doing?
We're doing great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Enjoying the weather here. Finally summer here.
Yeah.
Finally, summer is kicking in.
What's the temperature at your place now, Kerri?
Today it is, I have to look. Instead of a balmy -40, we are a high hot 26.
Yeah. Talk to us in Fahrenheit.
Fahrenheit, 26 Celsius. 26 Celsius.
26 Celsius, that's 82, 78.
78.8. So.
Oh, I beat you. It's here 106.
Hey, this is
what? So over there in Florida, it's over what? 106?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, my car was saying 106, but now it's 94.
I was telling Sergio, because those who don't know me, I'm in northern Alberta, Canada, and you could tell it's summer because we're all normally in the winter, we're all pasty white, like the white, so white, light reflects off us. Anyway, I went to my kids' school award ceremony this morning, and all of us are either bright red or a beautiful shade of brown, and we are dark, like we get dark.
Nice.
You
need that. You need the vitamin D.
When I was showing Sergio, you can see my shoulders are a nice shade of brown, but then my chest is a nice shade of red, and you can see how white I am.
You're burned.
Yeah.
You got a good burn right now.
Aloe vera.
Well, we went to the Scottish Association. My daughter Highland dances, and she had a competition, and it's very regimented, no earrings, no jewelry, tight buns. It's for competition. And I told her if she did good and she pulled through this, I would let her get her face painted. And the face painting was in the middle of the rugby field at the Scottish Association, and I waited an hour and 45 minutes in the sun. And
the things we do for our kids, guys, that's incredible.
I tell you, she was happy as a clam after she got an oxalate on her face, and
That's so
she was,
cute.
yeah.
That's a beauty of parenting. So, guys, today we have an amazing subject. Today we're going to be talking about treatment options. And one of the things that we like to go over with different types of treatment options is to understand that there's no one size fits all, first of all. And secondly, even though we have great treatment options today, they're not to be pushed as the only option. And for that, we want to cover ground in many things. Bissan and I, we were talking backstage about this, and we understand. A lot of people like, for instance, minoxidil. They like minoxidil for their androgenetic alopecia hair loss treatment, which is fine. It is one of the many options out there. But unfortunately, when people only believe that minoxidil is the only solution, they find themselves in a trap, because unfortunately, minoxidil is not going to cover all types of hair loss. It doesn't. It will work for a specific type of hair loss. And for people who are using, for instance, minoxidil, they have to do it for the remainder of their lives, because unfortunately, it's dependent on the use of it. Now, there are other types of treatments, and then we're going to be going over it. But Biz, what's your take on this type of subject? I mean, we see a lot of companies pushing their products, and of course, they want to sell. They have a great reputation. Some of them even got studies, peer-reviewed studies on their products, and they're great, whatever. But is it necessary to do all those things?
Yes, so it's a great thing. This is unfortunately what the media is pushing right now. When you go on Instagram and you see this product is gonna save your lives, this product is gonna grow your hair, this shampoo is gonna make your hair perfect. I mean, there is no such one thing that's gonna be fitting everybody, and there is no one solution One thing that oh, where's Sergio? Did he go?
Oh, we lost him.
Are we still live?
We are still live. Well, we'll keep going. He'll jump back on.
Okay, I'll keep going until Sergio comes back. Can you text him, please? Well, we're live. So, oh, here you go.
There he is.
Oh, you disappeared for a second, Sergio. You're back?
I'm here. We're here.
So, yes.
Sorry about the technology glitch.
We're live. So anyway, what we're talking about, when it comes to hair loss or any health condition, we cannot do one thing and say, this is gonna save my life. We have to, first of all, we all in the Hair Wire, we try to educate our audience and our listeners that hair loss can be addressed in so many ways. And it depends on your trigger. It depends what triggered your hair loss. We can tailor a treatment plan that is going to be like 3 months or 6 months, depending on the severity of your hair loss condition. And then you come back and retest, and then we will adjust the treatment plan again until we put you on a maintenance plan. So unfortunately, there is, as I said, this media is saying, it's actually illegal. It has to be illegal. That's saying this product is going to make your hair grow again, or this. Where I don't think that is going to work. Even though this X product is going to be excellent alone, it cannot stand alone. It has to be, first of all, addressing the trigger, why your hair loss started at the beginning, at the first place. Address your nutrient deficiencies. Without proper nutrients, you're not gonna fix your hair, even with the best, most expensive treatment you ever heard about. Third of all, make sure your hormones are in check, because hair loss is a product of imbalance in our body. Any imbalance, where it is coming from. So addressing the trigger, building up step by step, visit a trichologist. Let them create a treatment plan for you. Some people say, oh, I don't want to go to these functional medicine doctors who have a membership because it's very expensive. Yes, it is expensive, but it makes sense. Why it makes sense? Because you come to me right now and I will prescribe a lifestyle prescription for you: movement, stress reduction, nutrition, diet, and so on, to help balance your body so you can have a healthy hair. 3 months later, there's going to be a different trigger in your life. It's going to be a different hormonal issue in your life. We will adjust accordingly, and so on. So, for example, Sergio has the greatest tool that so far it has been happening to the hair industry, which is a TED machine. Look how he's in love with it.
Oh, yes. I love my TED. I love my TED. Yes, I do.
So
it's a great machine.
Transepidermal, right? No, a transepidermal. Did I say that right?
That's right. That's correct.
Okay. And also, it has peptides and serums that you can inject the scalp with this delivery system that I will leave Sergio to talk about it. It's not my expertise, which is a great idea. However, we need to do everything else plus this treatment to get good results. I'll let you talk, Sergio, about TED and the other treatments.
Yeah, sure. Guys, this is very simple right now. TED treatment is a treatment that uses a special sound wave technology to drive peptides and growth factors into the skin without using an injection. So we don't inject anything into the skin, unlike PRP, which you get shots, okay, multiple shots into the skin. Now, the key part is, as it is being pushed through sound waves, it uses air pressure to help push the product across. So what is happening is that these sound waves, they are not disrupting our skin. They're not breaking the skin. They're just, because of those sound waves, it will rearrange how the molecules, how the cells accommodate within each other, creating pockets, creating channels. And through those channels, we can drive our products. And because of that, we are able to see a lot of great success stories in terms of hair regrowth. And of course, many patients will experience that the hair shedding might get under control. Now, as you mentioned, it is important, it is key that as good as the treatment it is, if we do not address the main factors, if we are not covering our bases, what's going to happen is as soon as people stop doing the treatment, they will start shedding again. And if we want to stop that on its tracks, we need to go and fight the root cause of hair loss and treat it accordingly. And then if we need to stimulate more hair growth, I will use my TED machine. I don't like to use it as a first line of defense. Actually, I like to use it as my last resort. Why? Because I believe that there are many other things in between that we can correct, many other things that we can do that can make a change in people's lives without costing a hefty penny, right? So, because this type of treatment is very expensive, it's not cheap. And people need to understand that, of course, they will get great results with it, but only if it's necessary. And that's the key. Now, Kerri, what's your take on many of these fabulous treatments that are out there? I mean, we know of microneedling, PRP, exosomes, PDOs, TED, and many other things that are out there. What's your take on this?
I think it's brilliant. It's a new way of exactly what you're talking about. I love everything you're talking about. It's a different option. And I believe I'm also a firm believer of getting to the root of things first and using this as an extra, not as a crutch, I guess you could say, or your end all be all. So I like that you talked about that. And the technology with this, it's amazing. It's not invasive. It's simple. Yeah, and it's using different technology. I love anything though. I'm a techie person, as you know. I like anything with sound waves. Better at a quantum level almost. Like I love that sort of stuff. So the nerd in me loves it too. So
no, it is wonderful. But Biz and I, we were talking before the show, and we saw a good friend of ours was mentioning about the pros and cons of TED treatment. And one of the things is that if you are a hair loss professional and you're using a TED machine to correct just about everything, you're going to find yourselves that there are cases in which TED might not work for those type of cases. So if you are a trichologist, you know that from the get-go, you know that. But unfortunately, there's a lot of people who buy this fancy machinery, and of course they will start selling and promoting like it was tech. Everybody gets a piece of it, and it's not for everyone. That's the real deal here. It's not for everyone. And whenever we recommend a treatment, whenever we are recommending and creating a plan for our customers, for our patients, we are mindful of all of the things that are in between that need to be corrected in order to get the end result that we are looking for. If we do not do that, we are irresponsible in the process. And of course, our patients are going to pay the price. Yes, because it's going to pay, they're going to end up paying lots of money for treatments that they could easily get the same results with something a lot simpler. But when it comes to delivering great results and we have done everything else in between and we want to push further, then yes, this type of treatments can make a difference and can give you an extra edge on getting more hair, thicker hair, and growing faster hair. Yes, they will help us in that end, but we need to take care of our baseline. We need to take care of what's happening first, what is driving and causing our hair loss, so that we are able to produce great results. That's the key, man.
Yep. So basically, everything you said, Sergio, is just right to the point. And we, as trichologists, we always advocate ourselves and our YouTube channel to educate people about the different angles that we can address to tackle hair loss. One of them could be TED machine, one of them could be PRP, one of them could be all the brilliant ideas or techniques that's available to us right now. And that's perfect. And as you guys may notice that I was in the 9th Biohacking Conference last week with Dr. Alan Bauman. I was honored to be a guest on his booth. So they do offer TED machine, they do offer like laser therapy, PRP, PDO, all these great things. And what I love about Dr. Bauman, he has a trichologist in-house. And I believe, and Sergio, and we talked about this also before we started, we all believe that every hair transplant surgeon has to have a trichologist on site, because a trichologist will help address everything at the before and after the hair surgery. Hair surgery is a great tool for people who are balding, to replace the balding area with hair, but maintaining the hair, prepping the scalp, making sure that surgery, the hair implanted are, because they are very delicate in the beginning, taken care of. So, and one thing I want to mention, and actually this is for Dr. Bauman, I want to mention it. He is a brilliant guy. He understands not only the importance of a trichologist on his side, also he's offering now a wellness program for his patients. And I think that's brilliant, because we, the three of us, have been advocating ourselves to just say that eat healthy, balanced diet, decrease your stress, all the stuff, balance your hormones. And to have a successful hair growth now and maintain it, you should have a wellness program. Means everybody should be on a proper diet, depending on, of course, everybody's different, but wellness diet, a proper diet, balance your hormones, make sure your stress level has been taken care of. It's a prescription, a lifestyle prescription. And I admire that he is doing that right now. And because I feel this is the future for health, for hair health. As we started this whole channel talking about this, now I started seeing doctors and dermatologists and hair surgeons. They're trying to they already understand that they need to help to have a wellness program on site, because hair is not one thing. Hair is a multifactorial thing. And I mean, I was so happy to see that, as if he is translating everything we have been saying here on the Hair Wire.
It resonates, and you will see a lot of changes in the industry because of it. Now, Kerri, on your part, I mean, not only hair transplant, but also how we take care of the hair, how we style it, how we manage it, is also important into the end results. Can you talk us a little bit about this?
Yeah, well, it's quite often I'll get people like as you know, I coach people with hair extensions, how to grow the hair long. The amount of times that I see people when they get to the results they want, they stop the caring and we're like, okay, I'm here where I want to be, and that's all I need to do. And it's just no different than going on a diet. You lose all that weight, you have to maintain it. You can't go and do your old ways, because you're going to go back and gain all that weight. Same with hair loss or growing hair. The amount of times I've helped girls grow their hair back long again, and then they go back to their old ways and go bleach the poop out of it after I told them not to, because some other hairdresser said she'd do it. Yeah, if the hairdresser's going to do it, because you're going to pay her to do it, but say goodbye to your hair if they're not going to do it right. Like, I see it all the time, and you need to do maintenance. And that's why I love the TED, because it's one of those tools that you can use as a maintenance as well. And like any tool should be used for maintenance, not your end all and be all, but your tools for maintenance and proper care and follow up. And hair transplants or growing your hair out, they all need nurturing. They all, that's the way it is. You got to take care of it. And it's also education too. I find as well, people when they do get their hair back or grow their hair long or finally have the fullness. It's sometimes also too, it's a lack of education. They don't know how to take care of it. They think it's okay to use a flat iron every single day on the highest heat setting 5 times a day with no heat protection. I put that on the hairdresser or their professional who's taking care of them, who didn't take care of them and prep them. The hair surgeon who has the hair transplants fall out down the road because they didn't educate their client. You know, that's a key point too. We got to take accountability for that as well. But that's where we are here, is advocating for that as well. So
100%.
Yeah. Most definitely. Hey guys, you're watching here at the Hair Wire. We're live today, and what we like from you is to take away here today is, whatever path you choose as a treatment plan, consider that there's a beginning stage. Consider that there's shifting into the process as you progress. And finally, there's a maintenance. Now, maintenance is not static because we grow older. And of course, there's instances in our lives where we get ill, where we get stressed, we lose people in our lives. And of course, our body does not react the same way as before. And so maintenance is an evolving stage in whatever treatment plan you are. So you have to be mindful of that. So a lot of people unfortunately believe that because they started using, for instance, Head and Shoulders, they're going to be using Head and Shoulders for the rest of their lives, which is wrong. I mean, you don't use the same shampoo every time. So you need to educate yourselves. And I have a note here, by the way, we have a summit. The Hair Wire Summit. And I almost forgot. Yes, we need to announce this, guys, so that you understand that this is another tool that we have here for you so you can educate yourself. And of course, this is what the Hair Wire is all about, to keep you hair smart. Now, Kerri, walk us through the Hair Wire Summit, the Faculty Summit.
Yeah. Well, what we're doing is we're putting together a virtual summit for you guys, which is for the patron and for the professional. It's your one-stop shop on hair care education. We're getting leaders in the various areas of stress management, telogen effluvium, androgenetic alopecia, the people that we feel are a great fit to educate you. And we're also going to be talking about how, if you are a professional wanting getting into the trichology industry as well, we'll have talks on that. We are putting it together right now. We do have a wait list started, so make sure you go sign up, put your name on the wait list so you can be the first to be notified. It's going to be live, and we're going to set it up so you can watch live and then have a Q&A after with those professionals. And then we're going to have access to the on-demand recording thereafter. But the best option is to go live so you can ask questions in real time. But yeah, go sign up on the waitlist at thehairwire.com/summit. Again, thehairwire.com/summit. Get your name on the wait list, and you'll be the first to be notified of when tickets go on sale and as we drop the names of the presenters that we're inviting in.
Of course, you're going to get the full panel here of the Hair Wire, Bissan Debsi, Kerri Jarret, and this humble servant, Sergio Cardona. We're going to be talking all about hair during the summit. And of course, we want to interact with you guys. And of course, we want to equip you to get the best hair ever. That's the whole idea. That's the whole idea here behind the Hair Wire, guys. So any last comments that you guys want to share before we go?
Just stay tuned. We are having a lot of new things where we're working so hard behind the scenes to just add things to our Hair Wire. And it's all to serve you guys, educate you about all our hair loss aspects and what you can do as a treatment plans from all of us great trichologists here.
That's right. Kerri, stay tuned, guys. Stay tuned. We'll see you next time. Kerri, you want to mention something?
No, don't forget to subscribe.
Important. That's right. Very important, guys. Please like the video so the algorithm can kick in and more people can watch the video. Subscribe, super mega important. You have to subscribe to our channels. And most of all, hit the notification bell. So every time we go live, every time we got a new video coming up, you are able to get the notification. And of course, stay connected here with us at the Hairwire. We'll see you next Monday at 3 p.m. At 3:30, 3 p.m.
It's 3 p.m.
Yeah, exactly.
Eastern. We are all over the so it will be 3 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. MST, right?
Exactly.
MST right now.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway.
All right. Exactly. Well,
We are
we'll
an
see you next time, guys.
We are an international team. See you guys.
See you guys. God bless you. Bye bye.